When people say Beira Mar in Florianópolis, what they usually mean is Beira Mar Norte, the bayfront corridor that connects the center or centro and agronômica areas and basically functions like the city's front porch. I'm Luciano Oliveira, an attorney licensed in Brazil, Texas, and California. I'm here in Florianópolis, Santa Catarina, and in this video, I'm going to give you a practical, buyer-focused overview of Beira Mar Norte. Quick disclaimer, this is general information only, not legal advice and not tax advice. First, let's fix the biggest misunderstanding. Beira Mar Norte is not a beach neighborhood in the way many foreigners imagine. It's not an ocean beach, it's a waterfront avenue built along the Bahia Norte, the North Bay, with a skyline on one side and a long open view across the water on the other. The lifestyle here is walking, cycling, running, sunsets, and convenience. And here's the second misunderstanding. It is not even one official street name. Beira Mar Norte is the popular name for a set of connected stretches. The most famous portion is Avenida Jornalista Rubens de Arruda Ramos, but depending on where you are, you also see names like Avenida Osvaldo Rodrigues Cabral, near the bridge, and Avenida Governador Irineu Bornhausen in Agronômica. This is relevant when reading a contract and you realize you're not buying a view of Beira Mar Norte. You are actually buying a specific legal location. Now, what makes Beira Mar Norte unique? It is an urban waterfront built for movement. This is one of the city's best known places for outdoor exercise because it combines a wide calçadão, a bike path, sports courts, outdoor fitness equipment, and long, flat stretches where you can actually train. It is the place locals use when they want to feel like the city is working with them instead of against them. Sources commonly describe the avenue at roughly around 7 kilometers in length. Now let's talk about the part people don't usually know. Beira Mar Norte is literally created land. The avenue was built on hydraulic landfill in the Bahia Norte. Before the landfill projects, the coastline of what is now Centro had the beaches including the old Praia de Fora, which used to function like a leisure area and weekend escape for the city's upper classes. The original shoreline disappeared under the landfill works in the 1960s and later expansions in the late 70s through the 80s, pushing the corridor towards the configuration you see today. So when you are walking the promenade today, you are walking on a piece of engineered urban history. It's not just natural beachfront, it is Florianópolis choosing to manufacture an urban edge. The history explains why Beira Mar Norte feels unusually metropolitan by island standards. It was built with movement in mind, connecting the center to other strategic points and relieving traffic in a growing city. And if you are a foreign buyer, airport logistics matter more than people admit. From Hercílio Luz International Airport to the Beira Mar Norte area near Beira Mar Shopping, you are roughly around 13 kilometers, and in light traffic, the drive can be very fast. Traffic changes the story, but the raw geography is one of the reasons professionals like this region. Landmarks found in Beira Mar. You have the Ponte Hercílio Luz nearby, the city's most iconic bridge and one of the defining images of Florianópolis. The bridge area connects directly with the Beira Mar Norte corridor and nearby green space like Parque da Luz. If you like to live near a landmark, not just in a generic address, this is part of the attraction. You also have bolsões and public squares that locals reference constantly, like Praça de Portugal area and other bayside pockets that host kiosks, gatherings, and frequent events, making this neighborhood precious and unique. You have Shopping Beira Mar, one of the city's most traditional malls, positioned right in front of Avenida Beira Mar Norte, with services, restaurants, and the kind of convenience foreign residents love because it makes daily life easier. And in Agronômica, you have a power corridor, government and institutional presence, major offices, and the Casa da Agronômica, the official residence of the governor, plus key federal institutions sited along this stretch. Whether you like that or not, it does something important for real estate. It signals permanence and centrality. Now, let's talk about foreign citizens. Beira-Mar Norte tends to attract foreigners who want an urban base, not a beach village. In English language expat guides, Agronômica and Beira-Mar are often framed as some of the nicest and most expensive central areas, with modern condos facing the bay and a lifestyle built around the promenade. That matches what we see in practice: foreigners who value hospitals, services, walkable exercise, and a serial routine often shortlist this corridor. Convenience for a foreign buyer usually means a few specific things. Can I get to the services quickly? Can I walk somewhere pleasant every day without needing a car? Do I have shopping, pharmacies, gyms, and restaurants close? And if I need to solve something bureaucratic, am I near the centers of decision? Beira-Mar Norte is strong on that profile, especially compared to neighborhoods that are beautiful but logistically demanding. Now, real estate and variety. If you are expecting cute beach houses, Beira-Mar is not that. This corridor is known for vertical living, high-rise buildings, bay views, penthouses, and a mix of older towers and newer ones. The view premium is real, the address premium is real, and the walk outside and the promenade is your front yard premium is very real. So why is it more valuable than many other areas of Florianopolis? Because it stacks value. So that's why the area is much more valuable than so many other areas of Florianopolis. Let's talk about the value drivers. 1, it is central. 2, is waterfront with broad open bay views. 3, it has city-scale infrastructure and services around it. 4, it has a lifestyle corridor built for daily use, not just for tourists. And 5, supply is limited. You can't just create another Beira-Mar somewhere else on the island. You will also hear the market talk about Agronômica as one of the most valued neighborhoods in the city, often leading price per square meter rankings in real estate reports. A major reason cited is exactly this: prime access to Beira-Mar Norte waterfront combined with central amenities. Now, nature. Beira-Mar Norte isn't nature in the wild sense, it's curated nature, city nature, the kind you interact in between meetings. You get water, wind, changing light, and the psychological effect of an open horizon, which is rare in dense urban life. And you have green areas pretty much throughout the promenade, in addition to larger areas like Parque da Luz near the beach area, which is a real urban park with nice size and cool amenities. Business, dining, and nightlife. Beira-Mar Norte is not where you go to disappear, it's where you go to be connected. Business-wise, you are adjacent to central, government, and institutional services and a major city infrastructure. That's why professionals love it, which is more important if you are buying a property in Florianopolis for Airbnb, and it is also why weekday rhythms here feel different from purely residential beach neighborhoods. Dining and nightlife are more access than cluster. You have cafes, kiosks, and restaurants nearby, and you are minutes from Centro's broader restaurant scene. Plus, Beira-Mar Shopping adds restaurant options and services in a very convenient environment, which foreign residents often appreciate. And yes, Beira-Mar Norte also plays host to big city moments. It is frequently cited as the location of the city's main New Year's celebration, and the surrounding area, including the Hercílio Luz Bridge, is part of the spectacle with nice fireworks. This corridor isn't just where people live, it is where the city gathers. Now, why is it called Beira-Mar Norte? Because it sits on the edge of the Bahia Norte, the North Bay. Beira-Mar is literally seaside, and Norte distinguishes from the southern waterfront zones and other seafront roads. It is a geographic name that became a brand, and today that brand carries real estate weight. Here are a few curiosities and things people don't usually know that matter if you are buying. 1. Different locations within Beira-Mar. Because Beira Mar Norte is a corridor, not a single enclosed neighborhood, one building can feel calm and privileged, and the next can feel exposed to traffic and noise. When buyers say, I want Beira Mar, the real question is which stretch, which height, which view angle, which parking reality, and how does it feel at 7 a.m. on a weekday and 11 p.m. on New Year's week. 2. The postcard view comes with city realities. Traffic can be intense, especially at peak commuting times and around major events. Noise patterns can vary. If you're buying for peace and quiet, you need to think whether you are actually buying an urban lifestyle or if you are a more remote beach person. 3. Beira Mar Norte is all over the place. If you want to test drive it, YouTube has plenty of walking tours and footage that show the corridor in daylight, at sunset, and at night. Search for Beira Mar Norte walking tours and 4K drone videos, and you get a surprisingly accurate sense of the vibe before you even land in Brazil. Now, if you're thinking about living here or buying here, here's my practical takeaway. Beira Mar Norte is ideal for people who want the most city version of Florianópolis: water views, infrastructure, walkable exercise, and central convenience. It is where you live when you want Florianópolis to feel efficient, not just beautiful. And if you are buying specifically in the luxury segment, do not let the view do all the thinking for you. You still need real due diligence, property registry checks, seller capacity, condominium documents, restrictions, and a contract review that's written for the reality of a mark in which title insurance and escrow do not exist, and a contract review that is written for the reality of a market in which title insurance and escrow do not exist. Yes, think actual risk of losing your shirt. We have an office in Florianópolis, and we provide A to Z legal support for buyers of luxury real estate in Beira Mar Norte and the surrounding premium areas. We also provide referrals to licensed realtors who specialize in this corridor, so you are not guessing your way through one of the most valuable strips of the city. If you want help, schedule a consultation with our team. And if this video was useful, like it, subscribe, and I will see you in our next video.